This is a drawing I made to illustrate the Greek goddess of strategy in war, Athena. She's an incredibly important figure, whether you believe in her as a literal goddess or not. At the beginning of the 5th century BC, Athens and the other Greek cities had a serious problem. A vast empire had expanded under the Persians in the east, enslaving and destroying everything in its wake. It had now reached the comparatively tiny set of independent cities on the mainland of Greece. Miraculously, Athens had managed to fend off an initial invasion under the Persians in a land battle at Marathon, but a far greater army was soon sent under the Persian king Xerxes to finally crush the Greeks once and for all. In their desperation, the Athenians sought advice from the Delphic oracle. This stated that Athena would protect her citizens so long as they remained behind the wooden wall. Some very clever Athenians realized that this meant that they should seek refuge within their ships. The Athenians then evacuated their city, looking on as the Persians destroyed Athens. But the Athenians took heart from their faith in their patron goddess and in her values of strategy over force. They soon met the Persians at sea, in a narrow strait at Salamis, where the Persians' superior numbers worked to the Persians' own disadvantage. The Athenians also used their mastery of the trireme, a ship with a battering ram at the front, which the Athenians used to crush the crowded mass of enemy vessels. Whether through divine will or simply through the values she represented for Athens, Athena had granted them a near-decisive victory, allowing Athens to flourish over the course of the next century, giving huge advancements in philosophy, art, architecture, democracy, and natural science. So for my illustration of Athena, I've tried to tell a little bit of the story of the Battle of Salamis. You can see the trireme, that battering ram, right at the very front of the peak of her helmet, with 3 oars jutting out into the foreground. But Athena is more than just a goddess of warfare. She's also a goddess of creativity, of invention. She's a goddess of weaving, and I've tried to show that in the plumage of her helmet through some of the more expressive designs there. Athena is also a very modern goddess. She's about progression, advancement. She's about civilization, and hopefully you can see that in the image as a whole.